Xiaomi took 3 years to go from a startup with just 13 employees to the #1 smartphone brand in China. How did they do it? And is it still a stock worth investing in right now? Today, let's talk about Xiaomi. Hi guys, Stanley here. Welcome to my channel. I regularly analyze interesting companies in the stock market and also investment news across Asia. So remember to subscribe to our channel to make sure that you get notified on our next coming video. Hit that like button while you're at it. So you must have heard of Xiaomi or even used some of their products. Xiaomi Corporation is a $50 billion company listed on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. But this is a company with less than 10 years of history. Xiaomi was founded back in 2010. At that time, the smartphone industry was already an extremely low margin and cutthroat business, a red ocean industry. The industry was consolidating with top producers like Samsung and Apple gaining market share, while old incumbents like Nokia and BlackBerry are drifting into the abyss. Everyone thought that the smartphone war was over, and yet within 3 years of its founding, Xiaomi moved from a brand no one has ever heard of to become the largest smartphone brand in China by 2013. That is an amazing feat, but to understand Xiaomi fully, we first have to talk about its founder, Lei Jun. Lei Jun is a tech mogul even before founding Xiaomi. He started his career in Kingsoft Corporation, one of the key software companies in China back in the early 2000s. He led the company to its IPO back in 2007. After that, he retired from the business and he became a venture capitalist. He has quite good success betting on startups like UCWeb and YY. So even before he started Xiaomi, Lei Jun was a well-respected tech legend in China. In fact, by starting Xiaomi, he is risking his lifelong reputation as a successful tech mogul and facing the uncertainty as a startup entrepreneur again. However, he explained why he felt that there is a need to create another company at the age of 40 when he was already deemed successful by the society. He felt that he has yet to achieve his lifelong dream of creating a Chinese company that has global appeal and global respect. He wanted to create a company that is on par with global well-respected brands like Sony and Apple. So in 2010, he founded Xiaomi with 13 other staffs, and they chose the smartphone industry as their first battleground as it was the fastest growing sector around that time. On top of that, he was able to see a problem that he can solve in the industry. At that time, the industry is dominated by well-known brands like Apple and Samsung. However, these brands are selling very high-end phones that are quite expensive. And at the end of the other spectrum, China has many knockoff brands selling cheap phones of poor quality. No one was truly serving the market. So their idea was to create a smartphone using the same supplier and component that the big brands are using, but selling it at a much cheaper price. But what is interesting is, instead of jumping straight into manufacturing the phone, they went about by creating a pool of potential customer base first. Because they know that without the distribution network and the manufacturing expertise, the component supplier might not even want to supply to Xiaomi in the first place. Therefore, the team started out by creating an operating system for Android phones in the market. In China, because Google is not officially available in the market, Android phones in China are not running the official Google Android OS. And in 2010, the Android versions in China are not very well refined yet. So Xiaomi created their own version of Android called MIUI. It was an instant success, gaining millions of users within the first year. From that user base, Xiaomi launched their first phone, the Xiaomi phone, in August 2011, through online sales only. So instead of working with telco and distributor, Xiaomi chose to only sell their phones directly to customers through their online channels. And from that, Xiaomi sold more than 7 million phones in the first year of launch. And it is due largely to their promise of selling a high quality phone at very affordable price. The first Xiaomi phone was selling for just 1,999 renminbi at the time. when other comparable phones are selling well above 5,000 renminbi. This strategy of being transparent with their customer and matching high qualities with affordable pricing has become a core principle for Xiaomi. And that strategy worked. Xiaomi took over the top spot of all the top smartphone brands in China by 2013. Their phones also become the top selling products on e-commerce platforms like Taobao and JD.com. However, with its success, it has also attracted more competition. Other Chinese brands started copying Xiaomi's strategy. By 2015, Xiaomi experienced its first decline in sales and its top spot was overthrown by new brands like Oppo and Vivo. That was a key turning point for Xiaomi as the company turned its attention back to the core of their business, their products. They focus more on R&D in creating better and more innovative products. Today, Xiaomi holds one of the most intellectual property patents among all of Chinese tech firms. It also started to diversify more aggressively overseas into markets like India and Europe. Today, overseas revenue make up more than 50% for the group. And it diversified its product range to more Internet of Things products as well. Today, Xiaomi produce and partner with many other IoT designers and manufacturers across a wide range of electronics. For example, they produce and sell products such as routers to light bulbs to electric scooters, monitors, headphone, hairdryer, air purifier, wearables, vacuum cleaner, security cameras, and even televisions. Xiaomi rebounded and shown tremendous growth after 2016. Its revenue grew from just 68 billion renminbi in 2016 to more than 205 billion renminbi by 2019. More importantly, the business finally turned profitable back in 2018, the same year it went public on the Hong Kong Stock Exchange. Xiaomi has a philosophy of treating their customer as a friend. This means that it will always try to be transparent, its product will be of high quality, and it will never try to overcharge its customer. This is actually baked into their company policy. It was stated in their IPO prospectus, and Xiaomi promises that it will never charge more than 5% net margin on its hardware products to its customers. To investors like ourselves, it might seem that Xiaomi is limiting its full profit potential, but personally I do feel that a company that has a mission above just making money has a much higher chance of thriving for a long time to come. And that might be why I ended up investing in Xiaomi in my own personal portfolio. Although I don't see this company in the same level as company like Alibaba or Tencent Holding, it is still a company with massive potential in the future. The growth of IoT devices will continue to be huge for many years to come, and Xiaomi is one of the few companies globally with the widest IoT product range right now. And combining that with their affordable pricing strategy, Xiaomi has a good chance of reaching even more customers in the future. From there, when the customer starts to use their hardware, Xiaomi can introduce more software services to the customers as well. That could improve their profit margins for the business. Today, software services is actually one of their main profit contributor. But as seen from their challenges back in 2015, this journey for Xiaomi would not be smooth sailing. Today, the company is facing their second major crisis, with the political tension heating up between India and China. India being the second largest market for Xiaomi and arguably one with a better potential is now under threat as India has banned multiple Chinese mobile apps in the country, and that has greatly affected Xiaomi progress in India as well. So it is still unclear how Xiaomi can navigate through this crisis, but for now, I'm still on the side of the optimist and holding on to my investment in Xiaomi. What's your thought on Xiaomi? Let us know below. If you want to find out more about how to analyze company like Xiaomi, check out our free investment course at valueinvestasia.com/free course. There, you'll go through a full 15 lessons where we'll teach you the basics of finding, analyzing, and valuing your stock. Click on the link down below to get started. Anyway, that's it from me. My name is Stanley. Till we meet again, invest safely.